This is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. Oh, clean. Why does this look dark?
It's a stout.
Oh, you get. All right. Well,
I told you last week it was going to be a stout.
This is supposed to be the beer of the episode? Off top, you just want to make me angry?
You gotta try it first.
Well, here, unless you don't mind my cooties and you want to drink.
Pour it yourself.
I can't see.
Oh.
We just had this conversation. Oh my God, you should not have had me pour that out because now my brain is like, hell no. Here, take your drink. Your blasphemous nonsense. I'm not going to smell this. The can looks kind of cool, though. It's Evil Twin Brewing out of New York City. Oh, of course New York would set me up for failure. They're doing horrible at football right now.
Fantasy Flan. So it is a pastry stout. It's 12%, and it is flan flavored.
I've never had a flan.
Oh, flan is so good.
I've never had a flan, so I feel like I'm going to be upset. But here we go. I'm not upset. I'm just...
You gotta let it warm up. Stouts are better when they're warm. They are. Because you can, taste the flavor.
What are we, in Europe?
So good.
Yeah, this is going to be a short-lived beer of the episode.
You poor thing. But no, the one
it's called Fantasy Flan.
Fantasy?
It says Flantasy.
Oh, whatever. I think it's the one I wanted to bring you, though, was Dragon's Milk Coconut Rum Stout. But
that sounds actually better than flan, though.
It is. It's really good.
Yeah,
but
I'm cool with the coconut rum.
And you hate bottles.
I do. I don't hate bottles. I just think that bottles are not as good holding beers because of they're not better than cans. Sorry, they're just not better than cans. And when you get a bottle, you have to worry about sunlight, you have to worry about all this stuff. When you get a can, you don't have to worry about that shit, okay? You just get good, sometimes refreshing beer. That's it.
I told you about the can that blew up in my face, right?
Listen, I mean, every now and then, you got to have a casualty of war to get this to victory.
Almost the loss of hearing.
You got to get some casualties of war to win. You got to get, it's got to be a couple hearing and eyes lost and things like that. We'll live. I guess we'll get to the news. You can booze too. It just tastes so vanilla coffee bean. I don't like coffee. All right. Well, we just going to disregard my taste for the entire episode here. WNBA playoffs still going strong.
You have 3 IPAs over here.
Do I? Oh,
yes.
I thought I grabbed something else. I thought there was you
have technically it's a white ale, but still.
Okay. Yeah. See.
You have IPA.
Don't give away
ale. You still brought yourself an Imperial Stout.
I did.
I'll go exchange that for the other one though.
No, that's fine. Keep the stout.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
I
thought I got different kinds. She's talking about beer flight of the night. For those who are like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Anyway, WNBA players are going strong, and I have to admit I was wrong. Yes, I know. I am a man who can admit when he is wrong, okay? Sports is one of those things where you get it wrong. Ask my bookie. He can tell you I get it wrong all the time. But I get it right a lot of times as well. First week of fucking football, I was killing. Not so much this week. We'll leave that alone. Liberty lose their series. So the champs are out. They are no longer going to be the champs. They lose to the Phoenix Mercury. The Fever make it out alive without CeCe, which, from what everybody is saying, CeCe has a possibility to come back in the playoffs if they make it to the next round. Vegas wins their first series, which we're not all surprised. I told y'all that was going to happen. But what I didn't know for sure, I kind of said it, yes, but wasn't 100% sure, was Asia wins the MVP again for the 4th time. And in typical WNBA fashion, they find weird ways to give it to them. They gave Paige her Rookie of the Year at the Jennifer Hudson Hall of Show. I don't know. They do this clap thing where they talk about go.
It's like a hype hall.
Hype hall. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have never seen the Jennifer Hudson show, by the way.
Me neither.
I heard it's a great show. I've always see the hype hall. Never see the. Yeah. Somebody was like, "Do they even do a show?" I've never seen the show.
I've
never
seen
clips of the show.
Facebook.
I've never seen clips. I've only seen the hall.
The hall
crazy.
is good though.
The hall is good. I do like the hall. It makes me smile. Everybody comes out
Seeing
dancing.
a white man dance makes me
laugh. It's always fun. Everybody's dancing and having a good time. But they gave Paige the Rookie of the Year award there, which we knew she would get the Rookie of the Year. And then the WNBA surprised Asia with her boyfriend. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank of his name. Plays for the Heat. Son of a bitch. Well, when it comes to me, I will remember, but I forgot his name. And the commissioner.
His boyfriend. Or
her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend is named, this is a stupid name. Bam
Adebayo. It's not a stupid name. It's from he's from a different country, so don't do that. But Bam Adebayo. God, how did I forget that? Yeah, anyway,
that's like a great name.
Yeah, it is. It's such a great name. He's just not such a great player anymore. But anyway, now the Fever are facing the Las Vegas Aces, and low key they won the first game. I'm calling it an upset in the first, game because honestly, without CC, Indiana is not supposed to be doing this, I guess. But if you've paid attention to the season, which I have and have not, I've been low key seeing them doing pretty good without her. So it's kind of crazy that they are doing this in the playoffs now, and they're making waves. I think it'll be good if CC comes out and plays in the last game of the next round. If they make it out of the next round, that'll be dope, but I just don't see it. Lynx have advanced, and I'm telling you right now, I think the Lynx are going to win it all. I'm just saying, for the record, the way they have been playing in the playoffs, the way they rolled the Mercury the first round, or the first game, I got Lynx winning it all. Calling it here. MVP or not, I think Collier is a great player. I think she is going to be playing with a chip on her shoulder for not getting the WNBA MVP and watching Asia get it for the 4th time. I foresee revenge. But now it's time for college football. Yay! Insane weekend, but short weekend. Insanely short, actually. I forgot to put this on my notes, but it just dawned on me that Indiana.
That's what people say on my dating bio.
What?
Insanely short. Sorry, I saw it and I had to do it. Hey, it can be on yours too.
Insanely short on your dating bio is nasty work. What? Someone says that about your or yes. You put it on your bio?
No, they look at it and go, insanely short.
Oh, wow.
They might look at yours and say the same thing.
I am average height, actually, so.
Okay.
Fuck off.
When you wear shoes?
The shoes do not give me any help. Thank you very much. I am actually... Shut up. Anyway,
Continue.
Indiana beat the brakes off Illinois, and I have to give kudos to Indiana for being under the radar for this long, because we kind of forgot Indiana's pretty good team, and they were in the race for the playoffs. I think they were in the playoffs. It's we just low-key forgot about Indiana, and my God, they beat the brakes off of Illinois. Like, I don't remember the score. I think it was like 60-12. Jesus. And it was shocking how bad that game was. Like, I couldn't watch it. It was unbearably bad.
How do you say Illinois?
Illinois.
No, you said Illinois.
Possibly. Illinois. Illinois. I might have said it in my excited utterance or stuttering. I don't know. Whatever. I have speech impediments. Okay. Whatever. And this nasty beer is the only thing I have to. It's not nasty. Sorry. This coffee-esque ask. See. It's the beer. It's 12%. It's 12%. I'm stuck here.
2 sips. I'm almost done with my glass over here, and you're like,
you could have the rest of this.
I told you.
All right. This is the kind of show it's going to be. All show, apparently. OU beats Auburn, and it was a really, really good game. My boy Martier, whatever his name is Heisman Trophy candidate. Put himself on the map, put himself in the race. OU is not to be played with. In Texas, although they won, they have been put on notice as well. Texas OU weekend is going to be insane. I do think that Arch is going to have a little bit of problems on his hands because OU's defense, yes, I am wearing my OU shirt. As I say this, OU defense is going to give Arch all that work. They are physical, they are fast, and they like to hit. So I'm excited. Meanwhile, Miami showed everybody they are here to stay. Beat Florida quite easily, seemed like. Lagway, I think, this dude is plummeting. I've said in the beginning of the year, I thought possibly he could have a resurgence. Can't have that possible bad of a year. But, yeah, I was wrong. That's really all that was there for college football. There really wasn't any good games. Like, it's been some, what do they call them, cupcake games on the schedule a lot this past few weeks. I just wasn't really excited about anything. I watched the OU. I watched who was it that didn't cover that kind of killed my parlay? Kansas State. Who else? Houston. It wasn't really many good games. I'll just leave it at that. It wasn't really. Michigan won though. They won without their emotional coach, who was suspended for 2 games. See, I whistled when I just did that just now. See, I have speech impediments. It's not nice to make fun of me. I hear it coming.
I still will.
Which I would look weird. I would look at you weirdly if you didn't. Man,
I would look weird.
I would look weird if I. Yeah. See. NFL, because that was about it for college. NFL, aka
Florida
the
State,
block party. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Get your rocks off. Get your rocks off. Oh.
What can I say? They're playing shitty teams, so.
They're playing. They had that one big game versus was it Alabama? Mm-hmm. And then they just kind of
week 1.
They just kind of hadn't really done much else, Mm-hmm. I'm just saying,
They scored a lot, but they're also playing against really bad teams.
Yeah. Listen, I think everybody's taking these cupcake games because they really – these schedules are set out years and years ahead, so it's kind of unfair to say that. But I think a lot of these teams are putting these cupcake schedules on because they know, like, for instance, like Texas and OU, now they're in the SEC. They're going to have to face the SEC in between all of these games, you know what I mean, these Cupcake games, so they're kind of setting it up. OU is actually through the tougher part of their schedule after Texas, and it just gets kind of weak throughout, like, maybe 4 or 5, 6 weeks maybe, and then they got to face like South Carolina, and then, and South Carolina kind of looking a little suspect, but South Carolina comes to play, and they like bursting people's bubbles. So, but yeah, NFL, aka the block party, block field goals everywhere, and I'm really pissed off about the block field goals. Cost the Packers a game. Cost the Rams a game. It was probably like 5 field goals blocked this week. And it's like a first ever, I think. Or no, the last time that happened, it was 6 in 1 week. And it was only 5 this week so far, which, we'll see what Monday night brings. But I felt like all of them were on the 1 o'clock game. Which is also insane because the 1 o'clock game stretch was crazy. Jets almost won. Almost. The Packers lost. The Rams lost, and they were absolutely destroying the Eagles. I don't know. It was so weird to me, all the games. I really feel like the Eagles I fear that it may be their year again, and I hate it. I hate it. I think the
Bills might be there too.
Yeah, I think so. I think the Bills. I think it's out of the AFC. It's going to be Ravens and Bills again. Mm-hmm. I think the Chiefs, although they won versus the Giants, they had some great help from Russell Wilson Sunday night. Like, he looked terrible in that fourth quarter. Now, I will say, their defense stepped up again, like they used to do last year all the time. The problem with the Chiefs, I think they're going to get healthy at the right time. I just don't think anybody fears them anymore. Mm-hmm. I think that stigma and that oh man, you can never count Patrick out. You can never count. I think all that stink wore off when they saw how badly the Eagles drove them into the ground. And notice everyone who's good. I saw this as a tweet, and I agree 1,000%. Everyone that is winning and doing good and has winning records spent money or draft picks or both on offensive line and defensive line. And the Chiefs did a little of one, but didn't do a lot of the other. And you can tell that defensive line is getting slow. They're getting old. It just doesn't look like the defense we were fearing last year. So Eagles won again against them last week, which whatever. But yeah, to me, I feel like the Packers beat themselves, but they had a chance to still win in Cleveland, and a blocked field goal saved Cleveland. Colts. I don't think I ever would have thought that I would say this in my lifetime again, especially with no second coming of Peyton Manning, no second coming of Andrew Luck, who is now a Stanford athletic president, like riding his bike to work and stuff. Like, the Colts are 3-0, and they are doing it with Daniel Indiana Jones, and he looks good. Now, some are saying this is the Sam Darnold effect, new team, new system, breath of fresh air, blah. But he looks good. Can we not admit that this man looks amazing on the field? They are running the ball good. Again, spent money, draft picks, and built up offensive line. And that defensive line is nothing, no slouches. Now, I will say they are missing some pieces on that front seven. Their secondary is a little sus, but they are going to possibly win the AFC South with only Jacksonville in their way. That is crazy to say. That's crazy to say. Houston has just taken a complete, absolute nosedive. CJ Stroud has regressed into the guy that they put out on Twitter on the meme in the CJ Stroud jersey. He has turned into an absolute backup. He has turned into a terrible, terrible quarterback. Also, his regression has to do offensive line. He is probably one of the most sacked or quarterback rushed quarterbacks in the league. The defense is not looking like they looked last year or the year before. Listen, it's a constant thing. It's an 11 on 11. It's not one man. And listen, it's not one man, but Penix, what the hell happened to you versus the Panthers? They didn't even score a point. They didn't even score, like, Atlanta deserved to lose, first off. They got rid of the kicker that everybody loves because his name, Young Ho Koo. Young Ho Koo. My little Young Ho Koo. But they cut him, and their new kicker, who they bring up from the practice squad or wherever, he goes 0-2. Yo, if I was Young Ho Koo, I would put it out and I would try to I would try my damnedest to go start somewhere else. And in the NFC South, the Saints need somebody. I would just go try my damnedest to be in the NFC South just so I could kick in their face, literally. And the Panthers, I do think, are a better team, but just to score no points, crazy. And the way that Penix looked the last 2 weeks, crazy. I just didn't think he was going to regress that fast. That to the Panthers, just crazy. Anyway, Chargers beat the Broncos, and I have an apology to make. Justin Herbert is a top 10 quarterback. And I apologize. I realize it now. He looks like he belongs, and he looks like him. And I'm sick. So I apologize to Justin Herbert and the weirdo coach that you have over there, Harbaugh, that you are a good quarterback. You are a top 10 quarterback. He looks a lot better than I expected. He's a top 10 quarterback. Not to say that Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback, because he is as well, because he was making some throws. They finally got A.J. Brown involved. Oh, all the fantasy owners rejoice. Rejoice. Because you probably had him on your bench, like the rest of us. Yeah, all the fantasy football owners are probably screaming, going crazy because A.J. Brown was on their bench, scoring a touchdown or two and getting like 100 and some change yards, and everybody lost their absolute mind because it's like, what the fuck? Why now? Why now? So listen, Bears, only time I'm going to celebrate them is because they beat the hell, and I mean the hell, out of the Dallas Cowboys. Can we talk about Diggs? And can y'all, and since I'm apologizing, can y'all apologize to me for those of you who looked at me crazy? 105.3, I'm looking at you. Y'all said that I was crazy. Some of your hosts said that I was crazy when I said Bland was the best defensive back you have on that team. I don't look so crazy no more. Diggs looks like a shell of himself since the injury, since all the interceptions. We were fooled by the interceptions. We were all, interception 7, 8, 9. And then he gets absolutely toasted by Dunze. Then he gets absolutely burnt by Zachariah. I don't even know the guy's name. I know he almost killed himself trying to celebrate. Bruh. I tried to tell y'all. The signs were there. The signs were there. Diggs has regressed crazily. And that defense without Micah is disgusting. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. That defense has no pressure, still can't stop the run, and trick plays are still kicking y'all in the ass. How you get hit with the slowest flea flicker I've ever seen in my life? That flea flicker was downright disrespectful. And Ben Johnson does this to y'all every time. You would think you seen it. Eberflus, you seen it. You used to see it 2 times a year. And you still, Eberflus, got your ass handed to you by your old team, which is nasty work. Nasty work. Just, whew. Anyway, even though Dak looked bad, it wasn't his fault. These last 2 losses have not been Dak's fault. I'll say last 2 because they won the last game. But if they could easily be 0-3 if it wasn't for Aubrey. And Dak has looked pretty good until this game. Now, I will say between Diggs getting hurt and Pickens dropping the ball, which he was about to kill himself on the sideline, or at least his helmet, Dak is not the problem. Even though Cowboy fans want to blame him, he is not the problem. He is doing his job. He's getting the ball there. He's getting the ball there. I mean, one of the interceptions was his fault, but he was trying to get somebody, he was trying to get to the man where he was supposed to be, and he wasn't there. That wasn't his fault. I mean, it was his fault, but it wasn't. The other one, Pickens, you gotta catch that. That was straight in your hands. I mean, it's crazy. It was crazy. And I don't want to talk about them too much because they already, I'm only talking about them because the Packers are getting ready to see them. I could say the same thing about Tucker Kraft. I could say the same thing about Romeo Doubs. I could say the same thing about the complete offense of the Packers. The defense showed up. Defense held them to 13 points. And in the NFL, in today's NFL, that's pretty damn good. Panthers, listen. But that's pretty damn good. Oh, no. I hear some hate coming. No? Oh, thought you was about to start hating. I seen the mic move. That sounded crazy.
It was hurting my hand.
I know. I just seen the mic move. I mean, my peripherals. I seen the mic move. I was like, oh shit, she about to talk shit. No, but honestly, the only reason I'm even talking about the Cowboys is because I feel like both of those games were trap games. The Cowboys, along with the Packers, are focused on this next week coming. That is all the media has been talking about. It's almost like they just skipped week 3. It's almost like they were like, oh, and Micah tried to reiterate to the team, listen, he was talking about hunting down Flacco like someone hunting down a snack, hunting down some food, like a lion trying to get a gazelle. He did not sound like a man that was worried about Dallas yet. But clearly on the field, you could tell they were slightly thinking about next week. They were thinking about next week. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do in Dallas? We're going to hit BBQ spots. They were thinking about Dallas. They were not thinking about Cleveland. Not much to think about, but understandably so. It was a trap game. Cowboys, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Bears possibly is a trap game as well, but at the end of the day, like, y'all have the same record now. Just saying. I don't know. I just think that, everybody's focused on this next week, and that's the problem. We'll see. Saints. I don't even know what to say about the Saints, but like I told you so, like Seattle just beat the piss out them. And it's bad. They are a laughing stock. So much so that we kind of like forgot about them, almost like Indiana, but Indiana's a lot better. I mean, I feel like Indiana could probably take New Orleans right now.
I only think of Indiana when I think of blue. Their mascot.
Oh.
I love him. He's so funny.
Again with the mascots.
He's funny. His little dances. The little like things that come out of his nose. Do you know who I'm talking about? Blue?
Illinois has a mascot.
You said Indiana.
I'm sorry. Indiana has a mascot that is blue?
His name's Blue. The Colts have a mascot named Blue.
Indianapolis.
Oh. I was thinking of the Colts.
Blue, yes. I was okay. I'm thinking of Indiana of the fair. But no, I was talking about Indiana, the college football team.
Well, we're talking about the NFL.
How I said, yeah, I know. But I brought up Indiana, how we forgot about Indiana. That's what I mean. We're laughing at the Saints, but we're also kind of trying to forget the Saints. So, like, I feel like they are under the rug. Meanwhile, the Giants continue to remind us that they are the laughingstock of the league. New York as a combined city, because technically Jersey, we don't count Buffalo is in New York, and we don't. And everything else, like they play in Jersey, they don't play in New York City, they play in Jersey, and they are both 0-6 combined. Yep, preseason champions though, baby. They went and got Russ, they went and got Jameis, they went and got all that hype. 0-3. Jets, same thing. We ain't got Justin Fields. We got a quarterback. And they have looked good. I will say they have looked better. They gave the Bucs a run for their money, but they find Jets ways to lose. They just find Jets ways to lose. The coach, Dayball, has come out and said anything is on the table because they're 0-3 now. They don't really care. So it's time, I think, is it time to start Dart? Is it time to start my man's Dart? I don't think so. I think you let Russ go for a couple more. Listen, you're 0-3. What do you have to lose? You want to draft better anyway. You want to be in a higher pick than – you don't want to be at the bottom of the first round or in the middle of the first round. You want to be at a higher pick anyway because you are missing a lot of pieces around Dart regardless of the fact. Yeah, let Dart sit. Let Dart chill. We talked about the Chiefs already, Honestly, I just feel like they are it's the beginning of the end. I seen Travis get into it with Andy again. And it was so comical because the broadcast was kind of like, "Oh, look at all that passion," and but if it's a dare I say, if it's a black quarterback or a black receiver going crazy, it's whoa, you gotta reel them in. Anyway, I digress. I don't want to make this that, but I am glad to see they finally won one because now we can stop with they'll disappear for a couple weeks and then they'll back up. It'll pop back up. Oh, the Chiefs they're getting hot at all the right time. Blah, blah, blah. I do think it's the beginning of the end, though. It is definitely the beginning of the end. I don't think Travis is going to make it after this year. I think he's gone. I think he's going to retire.
He's marrying a billionaire. I'd be gone too.
I mean, yes, I understand that part of it, but athletes want to compete. And I think when they realize they can't compete like they used to, like they're used to doing, they hang it up. And I think with all the money he's making with everything off the field, it's a distraction. Mind you, speaking of distractions and everything off the field, no one has even batted an eye or said anything about the fact that Micah is no longer doing his podcast. No. Yay! No? All right.
Wait, whose podcast?
No, actually, we in Green Bay would prefer him not to do his podcast. So we're super happy about that because the fact of the matter is, like, he's focused on football. Like, it feels like he's next year you want to do your podcast after we win the championship. Do your thing.
I didn't even know Micah had a podcast.
Yeah, he's like executive producer or something on Bleacher Report.
Oh.
Yeah, him and CJ Stroud, who both.
I don't really watch men's podcasts. Hello. Welcome. Let me rephrase.
Wait. Yeah, please.
Let me rephrase.
Please, because I'm like, wait a minute, what?
He's like, what are you doing here then?
Do tell.
Let me rephrase. The podcasts that I frequent and listen to are like haunted podcasts and like mystery podcasts.
Way to clean that up.
And if a man is telling me about something haunted or something mysterious, like kidnappings or something, like,
Are you about
like
to
people going missing. I'm
Yes.
like, this coming from a man makes me like give me the ick a little bit. I don't know. It's just me. When I'm driving, I don't want to listen to a man talk to me.
Oh.
But listen to our podcast.
Oh my God.
I really saved that. Huh?
That was so bad.
Push that under the rug.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to a man talk to me while I'm driving. Understood.
Why I don't drive with men.
That's fucking funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's, man. I listen to women podcasts, actually. I used to be a big fan of Call Me Daddy.
I love that podcast.
Yeah, I don't like it anymore.
Did
but
you watch the one with Harris?
No, I've
That
stopped.
one was
I've since
really
stopped
good.
watching it because it's like very it's gone like very, very pop culture-ish, and they're like the rebrand
The
has been
Harris one was
crazy.
so good. I recommend you watch it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
It was really good.
Okay. See, I liked it when it was her in the basement with her
Yeah.
friend, and they was just talking crazy. Because I never knew girls talk like that. I mean, I knew they did, but I never heard girls
Yeah.
talk like that. So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, now
And-
she's like talking
yeah.
to like celebrities and stuff.
Yeah, it just feels kind of like
Which
all
some of them
doctored.
are still entertaining. Like the one with Frankie Paul. She's going to be the new Bachelorette this year.
Okay.
That one was entertaining. But the main one I listened to would be the Harris one. That one was really good.
Harris who?
Kamala.
Oh, the Harris. Excuse me, Jesus.
Getting choked up over there. I see.
Yeah, you know.
Miss you.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Please and thank you. All right. I don't listen to men's podcasts. I think that's gonna be the title. After I don't even know how to bounce back from that, but the Texans
So sorry.
the Texans are 0-3, and I don't know how they bounce back from that either. And it just, I already said how bad CJ Stroud is. I'm just at a loss for words. Listen, I bring up the Texans again because some fact is like they're 0-3, and besides the next not so easy game, I'd say easy game is the Titans, but after that, it's bad. They have the Ravens, then Seahawks, then the Niners, then the Broncos. I see it all crumbling for the Texans very fast and very quickly, and I just don't know where do they go from here? Obviously offensive line, but are they going to look at getting another quarterback? Like, I don't think that they will, but it's a possibility that like they have harmed CJ Stroud so bad. Like, I feel like CJ Stroud is going to be in the Justin Fields conversation. Like, I feel like that's where it's going to go because he is scarred. He is, and you could tell every time he hikes the ball, he's looking to get out of the pocket quick. He's throwing the ball too fast or holding on to the ball too long. It's just, his rhythm is off, man. And that game is all about rhythm. And the Texans, like I said, those next 4 games, 5 games. Those next 3 out of 5 defenses are killers when it comes to getting to the quarterback. Now, the Niners just had season-ending Nick Bosa injury. And you know, the Ravens haven't really been getting at the quarterback that much, but they're, man, with that offensive line, Broncos, Seahawks, and if the Niners get it figured out, dog, it's going to be ugly. Speaking of ugly, now it's time for the beer flight of the night. First up, we have 3 Wide Brewing Company Dark Narrative. I see we're running with a narrative here on the show. It's Imperial Stout. It is 10%.
10.2.
Yeah, 10.2. It's an American Imperial Dry Stout.
From North Lake, Texas.
North Lake, Texas. Espresso level, coffee notes.
Yeah, you're not going to like this. It's smoky and bitter.
Okay.
You picked it.
Yeah, I did. I thought I would be drinking something else for the beer of the episode. All right.
Literally told you what it was going to be. But
well, you said maybe bring it, and maybe I would, and I maybe forgot about it. So, could have saved myself some money. I mean, it doesn't smell as stouty as that one.
Do you take it back?
Okay. Definitely bitter.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No vanilla whatsoever.
Yeah, none. Roasted.
Yeah.
All roasted.
Black coffee.
I feel like I should be able to do like 100 push-ups after drinking that. That is stout. God. Okay. Ooh.
Mine's not looking that bad now,
huh? No, it's still bad. But I mean, again, I'm not a coffee drinker. If you like black coffee, or if you like just coffee in general, like not the dressed up iced coffees, but like warm coffee, that would probably be your thing. Again, I'm not a coffee drinker, and I keep trying. I'm gonna keep on holding on that I'm gonna find me a good stout eventually.
I have one that you would like. I think you would like the coconut rum. You
the
just
coconut,
can't get over the freaking bottle.
I mean, you can bring it. Bring
No.
it. We'll open it. We'll open it. Next up is Hitachi no Nest.
It's from Nakashi, Japan.
Yes. For those of you that don't know, I was stationed in Japan, and I love Japan. Japan was fire. And they opened up a Coco's here in Frisco.
I love that.
Yeah. You know what Coco's is?
No. I was just trying to be supportive.
Thank you. One of the best meals to get after you drink all night is like curry chicken and white rice.
Oh, is it the fried chicken looking breast
cutlets?
thing?
Yes. Oh my god.
I see those all over my TikTok. I love those.
Yes. So
I love them. I want one.
They originally are they're Japanese. It's called Coco's. Mm-hmm. They literally were right outside the base, probably out of, I forget which gate it was now, but I think it was like gate 3 or 4 or something like that.
50 steps away.
Nah, facts. It was like maybe a mile and a half, and we would drive there after the club, pick up food, and eat it there. You can eat it there, or you take it back to the crib. I would usually get the curry that wasn't spicy. I'm not a very spicy guy, but bruh, they brought one to Frisco.
You went to the club while you were in
the military, yeah.
The military.
I mean, we did have.
I've always.
We
assumed,
had off days.
I've always assumed y'all just stood there. I assumed
all you do
you had
is
to be
work,
there.
sleep, eat, work, and sleep.
Yeah.
No, we had off days
for the health insurance. Yeah. For the college fund.
For the college fund, yeah. I mean, no, we had off days. We would take leave. I would take leave. I would take 3-4 days if I just wanted some days to break. I'd be like, bruh, I just did a long ass tour or TDY somewhere. I went somewhere. I would just take off 3-4 days instead of going to work.
Tis a dream.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
you were also far away from family.
Right, yeah. It was, you had to go through red tape to get that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we getting sidetracked. But yeah, we had days off. We didn't just work. Yeah, we actually did, So this says ales.
It is a Belgian style beer. It has coriander, orange peel, and nutmeg. It is a wheat beer or a wit beer.
Wit beer. It's a wit beer.
It's 5.5%.
All right, so now that we're off this stout kick, thank God. Oh, that smells good. That actually. Okay. Wit beer.
I think you like wit beers.
It's very clean. Tastes clean. Is that? I don't even know how to I don't know. It tastes clean.
Like
Tastes
sunny?
like very light and refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Not very hops. Not very no
Well, it's a witch
aftertaste.
beer, yeah.
It's. I mean,
It's probably the orange.
I don't really taste orange, but it's definitely. Like I said,
Palate
it tastes
cleansing.
clean. Yeah, it's like yeah. There you go. Yeah. Thank you. Palate cleansing. It's crushable too. Very crushable. Next up, speaking of crushables, is St. Arnold's Tropical Boom Imperial IPA. This might not be as crushable as it sounded.
It's 9.5%.
Is the patron saint of brewers. It's a Tropical Boom Imperial IPA. It doesn't tell me really anything else.
It's mango and apricot, honeyed sweetness, and a dry finish.
Oh, okay. Honey sweetness on a dry finish.
Yeehaw.
Based out of Houston.
Houston, Texas, baby.
I can smell the apricots for real.
Oof. Dried apricots are so good.
Fruity.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Not very.
Fork found in kitchen.
That was a bar. Not very. It doesn't feel like a 9.5. So it feels lighter. I guess it's because of the fruits, the juices and berries.
That was not a bar.
You don't know what movie that's from?
No.
Yeah, that's why. That's why it wasn't
What movie
a
is
bar.
it from?
Coming to America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah. What you got in your hand, boy? That Dairy Girl? No, the finest juices and berries. That ain't nothing but oat sperm. Really? Oh, God.
I know who like the actor was.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
there you go. Do you know who the co-actor was that was with him?
I've only ever seen clips of Eddie Murphy doing it.
No, I'm talking about the other guy.
I know. I've never seen any other clips besides Eddie Murphy.
Great movie.
Cool.
Great. The first one, not the second one.
Have you seen the Blues Brothers?
Yes, of course.
I like that scene where the guy is playing the piano.
I think you've said that on this show before too.
I have no idea. Probably. It's a great scene.
Anyway, so
this is Mayday IPA by Martin House. It's 6%.
yes, I went with a trend here. All these beers came from Texas. Oh, except for the Japanese one.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the can because it's got the skull and it looks like COD. For those of you who play COD, it's Call of Duty. But yeah, it's got beer. He's got beer plugged in, and it's pretty dope. Really low key. Threw me off because the can is pink and blue, but the design is fire. So
It's an American IPA with Amarillo and Cascade hops.
oh yeah, this is hoppy.
It's
Oh
great.
yeah, that's hoppy.
What
That's
face.
a weird hoppy taste though. It's like it's not your typical hop taste though. Like it's I mean, there's a little bit of aftertaste and everything like that, but it's like I can't think of the word, but it's not like, oh man, it's very hoppy though, but it's not like it's not like your regular hops,
Not like
it's
resin or anything.
resin. Yeah, thank you. It's not like that. It's more just like earthy. I don't know if that's
So,
uh-oh.
like grass?
Did you say like grass?
Like grassy?
God,
Hay?
I've never ate grass, but you know.
I don't know your life. You could have. I don't know what you did in Japan.
I mean, Japan, the grass is probably green as hell. Japan is clean as hell. That's why their beer was super clean. Honestly, my favorite of the night, I'm sorry, Japan. I have to say it was the Tropical Boom. It was very fruity. It was the Imperial IPA. It tasted pretty good. Like I said, it didn't taste like a 9.5. It doesn't seem like you would be too drunk after like 5 of those. Or at least I wouldn't be. I don't know. It depends on the drinker here. But me, I wouldn't be. And that is the beer flight of the night. And now it's time for the beer goggles of the week. I would like to know what Michael Irvin is. What is he doing? And why is he sweating like a whore in church? Like, what the hell is going on? A whore in church.
For the Sooners, they'll be undefeated going to Red River. Meanwhile, speaking of rivalries, Michael Irvin has the honor. They resurrected this tradition here. Jimmy Johnson did it for the Notre Dame game. Michael is getting serious about that.
No more passionate Canes fan and former player than Michael Irvin.
And now the Canes will make their entrance.
You wouldn't get sweaty doing that?
I mean, he was sweaty before he started doing that.
It's Florida. It's hot.
I mean, he was sweating from something else. All right, listen, okay?
Florida, it's hot.
Mike might be back on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Start rumors.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me not start rumors. But listen, Mike has been on the sidelines going crazy at the U. And speaking of going crazy, I told y'all we almost forgot about Indiana. But these fans, these Illinois fans, I don't know what the hell. Are they okay? Like, Jesus.
I don't understand that. Like, everyone's throwing their cups at him.
But they're mad at him for
and
littering.
He drinks his drink and throws it back. All of a sudden, how dare you?
No. So what happened was originally somebody was explaining I read the comments because I'd be dying laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody was saying like basically he was littering on his way out, like saying Indiana is trash or whatever the case would be, and just throwing shit on the ground.
Like they weren't?
Right, which your point is valid, but it's like they were I don't know, he's an Illinois fan, they were getting killed, blah, blah, blah. And then he threw the beer on the ground or whatever the case would be, so that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know.
That was stupid. Indiana, you're stupid for that.
I mean,
and I will call you out. As someone who's from Indiana.
I was going to say, Bree said it. I didn't say it.
I'm from Indiana. I can say this. Y'all are stupid for that.
I didn't say it.
That was pointless.
I didn't say it. Indiana, look out for her. Don't look for me. Next up is Lane Kiffin. This got to be a penalty. This got to be a fine. Notice the time on the clock.
I kind of did.
You did?
Just because.
Look at Lane Kiffin throwing the pass for Deuce.
Whoa! How about the hops for Deuce, too? Hey, Lane Kiffin told us he likes to have fun, man. Yeah. Why not?
The most disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my entire life. You are the head coach of a team, and you are here helping your team celebrate in the middle of the game. There was 8 minutes left on the clock. If Tulane would have came back and beat them, which I doubt, but I mean, whatever. By some miracle of the football gods, Tulane would have came back and beat them. That would have been the video that was all across the world. All across the world. And I don't know. I feel like it's disrespectful as hell. That's why Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss ain't winning no championships. Sorry, that was very rude. But anyway, that was Beer Goggles of the Week. And now it's time for the 6-pack of the week. And first up, we got baseball. Yes, baseball. I am not a hater of baseball. For those of you who say I am. No, I don't watch the Rangers, but I'm just saying.
Oh, my. Oh, his foot! Hacky sack! Play of the year. Play of the year right there. Full on hacky sack. Here I go. Glove. Foot. Glove. He only gets one put out for that, though.
The most unorthodox call and catch, and it like I ain't gonna lie, that was a nasty catch. That was probably one of the it's not the catch of the year, but it's definitely one of the wildest catches. Next up, Emeka is him. I can't say that man's last name for the life of me, but yeah.
At a 10. Mayfield looking for Ibuka.
Oh, what a
catch. Ibuka gains 30.
What an amazing catch. Emeka in the league. That is good coverage, and that's a great throw, and even better.
That is a great catch. Emeka Ubua? Bo? I tried. Bree's like, don't look at me.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
Oh man, and
I wrote drafts with an apostrophe S the other day. Don't look at me for pronunciation, please. In my defense, there's multiple. And that's what I said to my manager when he asked me why I put an apostrophe.
oh my God.
I was almost done with my shift anyway. I was done. I
You
was
were
like,
done.
you erase it then.
Yeah, you were done.
And I had 5 people watch me as I put the apostrophe, and no one said anything. I need that off my chest right now. Joey, I'm looking at you. No one said anything.
Whoever you are, Joey, get your shit together. Help me. Don't you saw Kevin Hart. No, help me.
Joey's the one that called me out.
Oh, that's even worse.
No, he called me out, and I was like, okay, in my defense, 1 manager watched me do it, and 3 other bartenders watched me do it, and
that's
no one
crazy.
said anything.
That's crazy.
College education right there, folks.
Good old college education.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Graduated with honors.
Oh, my God. How do you know?
Because they always do. Number 3. Like I told y'all, Seattle put belt to ass for the Saints. Apparently like that apostrophe in Bree. But this punt return was the beginning of the end for the Saints.
Driving Horton all the way back to his 6-yard line. Horton on the return at the 20, right up the middle to the 30. Now Horton to the outside. Torrey Horton down the sideline. And it's a touchdown. 95 yards.
I just got to say, I didn't see really more than like 3 defenders in that whole clip. What a blocking scheme. Because, my God, man, it was just the kicker or the punter and like 2 other people that I saw, and they were like pretty much annihilated. Saints, laughing stock. We're laughing at you. Next up, the man I apologize to. I didn't realize that he had it in him. Justin Herbert.
2nd down and 6. Herbert to the air. Pipkins the block at the right tackle. Got away from Allen. Herbert alive in the throw. Caught. Touchdown! Touchdown! Allen! What a play!
And the fact that he did that with like 2.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter for them to win the game. Like, listen, I hate when I'm wrong. But that man is cold.
The Chargers have a special place in my heart. Their social media team is fantastic.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty.
They're really good.
They are pretty good.
Number 0 on the team. I don't know his name, but I love him. He's adorable.
All right.
He did a whole thing about like his like day of work, And he was like, and now I'm going to go sit in a spa. And I'm like, yes, you are, buddy. He's adorable.
That's terrible. Hockey has started preseason, and
I was at this game.
hockey is back, baby, in full effect, and so are the fights. And I'm so happy it's the Stars.
Ritz Colbian for the Stars, Nathan Walker for the Blues, right off the face-off. And the helmet for Ritz Colbian is off as Walker is getting those right hands in. Ritz Colbian's just trying to free himself up. Now we're in the football tackle position. And finally the linesman will step in.
Well, how about that?
Okay, Justin Ritz Colbian trying to make an impression here for Stars GM Jim Nill.
I was at that game. It was a good game.
Yeah, I heard. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I mean, I heard it was a good game. And
I was like standing up and I was screaming. And I was like, if you're going to start a fight, do it better. And then he started hitting him in the head. And I was like, there you go.
Yeah, no, facts. Because at first I was like, ooh, shit, he getting whooped. And then
Yeah.
he brought him down and I seen him. I said, okay.
I'm like,
There
get a
we
better
go.
strap for your helmet.
Yeah, like shit. That helmet came right off. And UNT is becoming my favorite because college football has like all these celebrations. I showed y'all the jackpot. Then now, Lane Kiffin and the stupid Ole Miss, they do the alley-oop. They actually stole that from Florida, but yeah, so long story short, LSU wear the chain, Georgia had the chain and the helmet, and then I don't know, everybody's doing their own celebrations, but UNT is slowly becoming my favorite, and I'm sure you can tell why.
Running towards the football, and Huddleston with a little bit of a celebration there.
Honoring Stone
Okay,
Cold
man.
Steve Austin, the former North.
Yeah, love it. I'm not going to lie. I love that celebration. And that was a six-pack of the week. And now it's time for the conversations at the keg. So this weekend, or I shall say this past few weeks, there's been a lot of like controversy when it comes to the tush push, false starts, referees getting it wrong, holds not being called, pass interferences not being called. And recently OU, it was brought to SEC's attention that they did a play. It was a trick play. It was actually pretty tricky. Pretty tricky. It wasn't on six pack because it was kind of, it was a trick play, and it wasn't anything fancy. It was just kind of where the guy set up at, which was nothing wrong with it. He set up fine and whatever. But essentially, a wide receiver looked like he was going off the field, lined up far as hell out while everybody was rushing to get to the line. Defense was confused. Blah, blah, blah. He was by himself, ran out, caught a touchdown. Excuse me. Refs didn't catch it. Refs called touchdown. Refs said, okay. SEC later came out and said that is technically considered hiding, and the refs got it wrong. My question is, do we care? Does it matter? The game is over. It ain't changing the score. It ain't changing the game, wins or losses, the tush push thing. I wanted it banned. You dickheads in the owners' meetings didn't decide to ban it. So guess what? You can't cry now that the NFL is saying, oh, well, you guys got to officiate it better, false starts and this, that, and third, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are crying about spilled milk. It's already over. They're not gonna give you that win back. They're not gonna take that L off your record. No, it doesn't matter. You still lost. That score's still gonna be that score. That record book is still gonna show that record. I think it's just kind of pointless, and I feel like it does more harm than good because all we do now is second guess the NFL, second guess the refs. So, you know how hard it is for the refs? That shit is a hard-ass job. My dad has been a basketball ref since I can remember. Not doing it anymore, retired and things of that nature. But, man, when he could do it and was doing it, he hated doing anything higher than, like, elementary age. Because once it got to a certain point, like, age-wise, they do not trust the refs. Everything the ref does is wrong. You ain't see that hold. You ain't see that foul. You ain't see that travel. You ain't see that walk. You didn't see. And all the leagues are doing now is making it worse and piling it on. So now it's like, now we have assisted replay. Now we have this. It's going to be to the point now where we're going to get rid of refs. And I know a lot of you think that's a great idea. But a machine during the replays and all that stuff like that is not going to stop these grown men from killing each other. The only reason that we catch certain things going on is because of all the cameras. But the refs probably see it all. The refs probably stop a lot of fights and things that could escalate crazier. Imagine taking them out of it and all it is a fine for snatching somebody's helmet damn near up their head and trying to beat them with it. We've seen it happen with refs on the field. Imagine if there's no refs on the field. I just think that the league does more harm than good when they do this, because it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The game is over. It's pointless. Why even bring this up? Why even, oh, they should have called this and we're going to officiate it better. Yeah, you officiate the tush push better on another team, but we all know how the Eagles do it, and the Eagles do it very well. They cheat the system. Listen, a lot of you cheated at school. A lot of you cheated to get your job. A lot of you cheat on your wives. Nobody gets mad at you for not getting caught. Okay? And all the NFL and leagues and all that shit, when they do get caught fucking up, stop pointing it out. We don't care. You sound like the bad divorced ex-wife. We don't care anymore. Fuck it. It's over. Sorry. It just irritates me so bad. I know it was because of OU, partially. My fandom is catching me. But we don't care anymore. The game is over. If you would have said it during the game, I'd have been like, all right, cool, fuck it. It is what it is. We'll figure it out a different way. Blah, blah, blah. Or they robbed us. That was supposed to be a touchdown. It was a great trick play. Blah, blah, blah. But honestly, the game is over. Is Auburn going to get their chance? Are we going to run the play again? Are we going to run the downs again? No. It is what it is. If you want to keep it amongst the referees and things of that nature, hey, y'all fucked up on this play right here. Y'all need to do better. Cool. I'm great with that. I also think that the refs need a break. I think that we are killing the refs. Refs really don't be doing that bad. They call a lot of shit at the play, when the play happens, right as the play happens. They miss a lot, but they're human. Hell, we got 20 different camera angles? And we still miss shit. We got to go back to the internet to find it. Back to social media to say, oh, did you see this play where they missed this and that? There was holding calls all over the Cleveland and Packers game that they didn't call. Fuck, I'm a cry over spilled milk? No, it's spilled. Clean it up. Move on. NFL, SEC, NCAA, NBA, NHL. Shut the fuck up. We don't care. It's over. You're not going to give us our dub back. You're not going to take the L off the record. Stop doing it. That's all I got. Bree's tired of me already. So, I can't believe you haven't seen Coming to America. This is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. And we're a show of men and a woman.
I was about to say.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.